we decided to do a TBR video because we haven't done that yet, and that sounded super fun. I have an idea. This month's TBR is going to be the colors of the rainbow decide our TBR because it's Pride Month. You know? Basically, I want to have it be like rainbow and then have each book based off of the colors of the rainbow. But then I was thinking about it and I was like, I don't have a freaking green book. Like, obviously you can see my yellow guy, then obviously you see that right old red guy. So like we have something to work with here, but like, do I have a purple book? No. And I don't want to cheat and do where like we have the Kingdom of the Wicked and like there's like not even Kingdom of the Wicked, but we have like where there's like a little hint of it, but I want it to be obvious. Like that's a yellow book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I want it to be more than that. So
as much of the cover as we can get.
Yes. So what's going to happen right now is we're going to look through the books that we have because we bought a bunch of books because of a sale that was going on to try to like stock up on the books that we're going to get. And then we're not going to go to the bookstore that much afterwards. We're trying to be good, so we were going to stock up during the sale, but whatever. So we bought a bunch of books, and then I thought about it after we bought all the books. So now we're going to go buy more books because the sale is still going. So that's what we're going to go do. We're going to look through it real quick, and then you'll know what books we need. And then at the end of this, while I'm doing the TBR section of the TBR video, I'll show you obviously all the books that are TBR, and then I'll show you the haul. But the haul is not over yet, so I have to wait. Anyways, we're going to look, we're going to see, and hope that we have most of the colors. Because how many colors are there in the rainbow? Are there?
Red, orange, yellow, blue, purple, green. Why am I thinking 7?
Bad gaze. I literally was Googling rainbow. Is that like ridiculous? Ignore the Walmart, but I'm thinking like rainbow. But like both kinds of blue?
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple.
I need a more reliable source. Is that how it's always been? Are we just dumb? This is so embarrassing. We were supposed to be like with it. Okay, but we're not gonna do
red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple.
This is what we're going off of. If this is not your rainbow, then I don't know what to tell you. We're gonna look, okay? And we'll get back to you. Hold on.
Orange, yellow. I counted for both.
No. Okay, we'll be back. So we have this big old stack. We have those books in there, and we have all that. And somehow we don't have enough colors. Like, how is that even possible? Okay, we did some digging, and it looks like we still need green, purple, and orange. Because even though we have books that like have some of those, again, we want it to be obvious. So we're gonna be on the hunt. That's what we're gonna go do. Also, really, really exciting. We are also going to go get a cart because we're gonna do a TBR cart because this is supposed to be our TBR shelf.
So fun.
And you saw the damage we just did. You just saw what happened. I don't want the shelf to come falling down, you know? Like, I would like the shelf to stay up there. And so I'm not going to put all the books that we just, like, that would be ridiculous, you know? And like, we have up there, you know? But that's like the books that we've read already. And I don't want to mix because then it's hard for me to like
really look at it.
It's hard for me to get a good idea of what we still need to read. It's a lot easier for me to just see them like separated. So we need something, but we don't have enough space for like a whole bookshelf, like, and we don't want to do any more holes in the wall. So a TBR card it is, because I'm not going to show you down there because it looks kind of crazy, but like right where Sam is sitting, but like back there underneath that
we have a space.
There's a little open space, so we thought we could just do like a little cart guy.
Well, we're gonna take a look.
Little cart, you cute guy. So we're gonna go try to find that. Then we have somewhere to be, and then after that we're gonna go book shopping because the sales right now, guys, obviously when you're seeing this the sales are over, but the Memorial Day sales, half price books, if you go to half price books, they are doing 20% off, and their books are obviously already cheaper because they are used, most of them. So if you have a half price books near you, I totally recommend that. That's a good place. Barnes & Noble is doing like different amount of punches.
You get like special stamps and stuff.
Yeah, the stamps if you're a member.
Which we are.
Yeah, and then Target, I think I heard that is always, the books are always cheaper or something. Like, I think
they always have like a 20%.
They always have 20%. I don't know. Do your due diligence and go hunting. That's what we do. So obviously we have a lot of books that we gotta read. We buy 2 of each freaking book, so
I need the deals.
We'll need the deals. Anyways, we're gonna go. We got places to be. We got carts to buy. Okay, bye. We have been on a stinking journey. You guys don't even understand.
For real.
We have been, I swear we've been, okay, what time did we leave? We left around 10. Also, if you can hear stuff in the background, Sam's parents are watching a movie, so if it's loud, there's nothing I can do. We did some damage because we have been gone since 10. We did have somewhere to be. We had a graduation party thing to go to. Other than that, we have been to 1, 2, 3, only 3 bookstores.
Yeah.
Only 3 bookstores. But we definitely traveled. Like, we were like
an hours away
because of where we had to go. So then we were like as we're going back home,
we stopped at
bookstores.
Yeah.
And it was literally, when I tell you that I have never looked for a book so hard in my life, and I didn't even know what I was looking for, because all we were looking for was orange. We found every other stinking color, like, with relatively no problem.
Yeah.
Orange, though?
The orange books kind of suck.
All the orange books, it was either like a cheesy romance, and we normally aren't like, I mean, yeah, some of the romantic-y books can get a little cheesy, but for the most part, like rom-com-y, we're not really into that. So like a lot of those covers are orange, but that's not really what appeals to us. And then there was like a couple that were like, meh,
yeah,
you know, and then I saw one that we thought was kind of interesting, but then I've only ever heard bad reviews on it. So then I was like, no, not that one. Yeah. Then another one was like the beginning of a series, and we have so many books that were going to be series that like, I didn't like it enough to start it and commit. When you see what we picked for orange, I want to hear it, okay? Because
we went through every other orange copy of literally almost every book
in 3 different bookstores. We went to a Half Price Books, a small Barnes & Noble, and a big Barnes & Noble. And we went to a big Half Price Books. Like, I don't know if you have one near you, but they're normally like medium. I'd say medium bookstores, but it was big.
Yeah.
And we tried, and it was busy. All the bookstores were so busy. Because of the sales, and we put in the work.
We did.
So please.
We waited till they got to the last bookstore to buy this book. And I still think it's pretty good.
And I think it's pretty funny. Yeah. Okay, yeah. We have some rearranging to do before we start showing you all the colors of the books. Also, I think we might want to change. We're in our...
Yeah, we gotta get comfy.
We're in our go see relatives clothes. And I'm just... We're closer than that, you know what I'm saying? You see me in my jammies. So, we'll be back when we're cozy and ready to show... Because we're going to show the TBR of the rainbow. And then I thought that we'd show the book haul. And then I'll show you us putting the haul into the cart.
Because we got a cart.
Because we got our cute little TBR cart. And when I tell you that we bought like dumb, stupid amount of books, like absolutely, positively unacceptable amount of books.
We won't be buying books anytime soon.
Yeah, so here's our logic, is that all the sales were popping off like right now, and our rewards were kind of clicking in at the same time. And so we thought, because we are trying to start saving soon, you know, because we're trying to be better about our money, but we kind of have the problem with this channel that like we do have to keep buying books, and then we do have a problem between her and I, and we like to read them at the same time, so we buy 2 copies. So it's kind of hard to save when you have a channel where you need to keep buying books, and there's 2 of you.
For one book that you want to read, you gotta buy 2.
Yes, and like obviously, yeah, we know there are other ways to, we know there's a library, or we could just wait and like share the 1 copy, or whatever. We know, we get it. But like the way that we want to do it, especially for this channel, and then like we do giveaways, or like we really do like donating books, because even though we try to save our money and everything, we're in the position to do that. So I feel like I like doing that when I can. But either way, we're trying to get the sales. So basically, we thought, okay, let's spend a dumb amount of money right now, because it's going to be less in the long run. Really, I'm just enabling. Do you want to watch videos or not? When we get cozy. Also, we're fiancés, by the way. I don't know if you knew that already, but that's the thing. We're engaged. But don't ask when the wedding is, because girl, we don't know. But we're engaged, and our rings, I feel like they're matching, by the way, because they're so cute. But we just never wear them because we both got chubby. I'm just keeping it real. Like, you know, we started off our relationship and got engaged when we were skinny. That has changed.
We're happy.
We're just, all we do is tell each other how cute we are and eat food. So, I mean, am I mad about it? No. But does my ring fit? No. So,
is my finger mad? Yes.
Is my finger at the point where I might have to ice it to say, oh yeah, skinny girl, skinny girl. I just feel like I realized that you guys probably wouldn't even know that we're engaged. I mean, other than like me saying fiance, but that's my ring. We have the exact same one.
Yeah.
We put it on because we were seeing distant relatives. Mm-hmm. We were trying to have that conversation of if we're like not engaged anymore or something. It's just that we got thick, right? And Sam's still skinny, you know. I'm really thicky, but like we both gained weight.
My finger
but
too.
We both gained weight.
My fingers are definitely bigger. I used to be able to just like slide this off. And
yeah, and it. Resistance. Oh yeah, yeah. There's resistance putting it on too.
Yeah,
like
where I'm like,
I don't know. I feel like that's something that some people might notice. Maybe you would never notice that, and I just said that for no reason. But okay, bye. I'll see you soon. In our true form, we really don't belong in dressy clothes. They're just like, ew. I am never gonna be the person that dresses up for no stinking reason. And if you are, kudos to you. Literally, I love watching other people dress up. Here's our little cart. I'm so excited about it.
Yeah, I'm opening the bad boy up.
We decided to get a black one because we originally have been trying to stay like, I mean, not that much away from black, obviously. But we were trying to brighten up the room, but we just felt like black would be the best option. I'm gonna stop talking so that Sam can open it in peace.
Oh, bye.
We got this one in case you're wondering. And we wanted this more than other cards that we've seen. Like other people get theirs from like Target or something. And IKEA has ones that are similar, like that are kind of like rounded corners.
Isn't those the ones from Target? Rounded corners?
Yeah, they all look like they all kind of look the same. But we got one that has like sharp edges, so I feel like it's maximizing the space, because I feel like other carts, because they're kind of like rounded, you're losing space, and we don't have enough.
And plus our books are like rectangular, so square corners.
It makes more sense organizationally. It makes more sense. But it's gonna go right there. Right here.
Right here.
But then it'll be like this whole book vibe. I'm so excited about it. So excited about it. But look at our haul. Look at that. I don't think you have a full grasp of everything. Oh, you're the worst. It's because we have like this. Hello. Oh. Awesome. This stack. Bag. Right? This is 3 bags.
3 bags and
then that is full. So saying that we needed this cart is an understatement, because we did some damage. Even though we're making it a joke, we are surprised. Not surprisingly. Why am I trying to dim my shine? We are, matter of factly, good at building furniture like this.
We built so much of our furniture in here.
Is it called built or put together?
I guess it's put together.
We put together, again.
Like IKEA furniture.
Not trying to come for your brand, carpenters. But
that's true. We
did not craft any of this, but we can follow the instructions to a T without any sort of problems. Oh, exactly.
It was pretty nice, actually.
Yes. No, it is so perfect.
Put it like there, Canadian.
Yeah. Exactly.
Perfect.
Exactly. Hi. We're gonna do the haul because we need to unpack everything, because everything's in bags right now we can't even see. First things first, we have The Inmate by Frida McFadden. We've been hearing a lot about this author, and this is one of the books that I bought today. We're thinking green. We're thinking that this is gonna be green. You don't pick up how truly green it is on here. We had got Kingdom of the Wicked a while ago, and we've already talked to you about it, I think, but we ended up getting the rest of the series. Have you read Kingdom of the Wicked? No, but we're obsessed with Throne of the Fallen. We're gonna keep reading. Is in this Carrie girl. Anything that Miss Carrie girl writes, we're gonna read. So
yeah, we plan to read Throne of the Secrets in September.
Yes.
So we're trying to get through that series.
We need to know about Brother Boy Wrath. So we ended up getting the rest of the series because why not?
Yeah, we heard it was good too. So.
Well, we just have to read them no matter what. So we figured we might as well just get them because we were seeing them at half price books, you know? Yeah. Okay, next. Ooh, see. These are the ones with like the cool, like, I mean, I think they're cool, but then when I have to touch them, I'm like, but they're like that. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? There you go. This is the same author as For the Wolf and For the Throne of the duology that we always recommend. But these are huge paperbacks. Yeah. Like, what? They kind of look like they go together, but they don't. It's The Last Murder at the End of the World, Stuart Turton. We really liked his writing, and even though we aren't, well, I'm not like the most mystery kind of girly pop, I really liked his writing. Even though like that book didn't get the 7.5, did not get rated as highly as we thought, but like we loved it. Sam's mom read it and she loved it.
We gave it like 5 stars.
Yeah, we love that book. If you're into mystery and you're into something like, if you're in the mood to sleuth, really, and it's not even sleuthing like crime.
There's like a lot of pieces to the puzzle.
Yeah, look it up, read it. I really recommend it. It's a book that like we were annotating and we were reading it together, and like it's kind of creepy a little bit. I really highly recommend it, but you do have to think. It's not a book that you're just gonna like a quick little read while you're gonna have to like focus. So up to you. I think we briefly said that we were gonna start reading these. I'm not sure if I did or not. Magnolia Park series, we've heard a dumb amount of reviews of this and that it changed people's lives and it's enough to make you cry. If you watch the booktuber Sarah, I don't know, Sarah C. There's like a double L in there, I think. I don't know. Sarah, she's obsessed with these, and I watch all her videos, so I was influenced to start that series. Here's the thing. Before you even see what we did, we didn't get like directly the recommendation, but I've seen a lot of recommendations for this. I think it's if you like one of the other books that we've read, if you like it. I don't remember what it was specifically, that it was like, if you like that, you'd like this. I don't remember. But here's the thing again, half price books catches us in the freaking chokehold, because Did we read the first book? No! But it's like, normally are we the type of people to just jump on in and buy the whole series? No. But the Kingdom of the Wicked one, we know we have to read no matter what. This, they were all so dumbly cheap that like...
And in such good condition.
And literally half-price books, obviously it's like normally used. So you're expecting it to be like a little beat up. But like, look at her. Like the spine, like it... Some of the books that they get are like, I think in excess. Like if like you get too much. Like if a store gets too much and they don't get sold or something. I think. But there's so many in pristine condition. But they were still cheap. Because they have new books there. But these weren't new. Like new. They were like, here's the price.
I think it's the same with the other ones.
$6. $6.49. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So we had to. I know that there's more to this series. We just decided on we have, and we briefly discussed, Once Upon a Broken Heart series that we wanted to start. Again, something I saw on Sarah's channel. But then we heard that you're supposed, like, this is also part of it, and that, like, there are characters, and that they recommend reading this first. You don't have to read this first, but, like, they recommend it, and so we were kind of like, well...
Yeah. We don't want to be left out.
Yeah, I don't want to not understand it fully, so... And I don't want to do what we did with Throne of the Fallen, where it's like, you don't have to read Kingdom of the Wicked, and now here we are reading Kingdom of the Wicked. So it's like, we might as well just read it, you know? Love, Redesigned, Lauren Asher. This was something that we've seen, and this is like the closest that we're gonna get to like regular romance.
Yeah.
I guess. So. I mean, Magnolia Parks is like romance with a little asterisk because it's toxic, but this is like as close as we're gonna get. I think the last book that we read that was like stereotypical romance was The Spanish Love Deception, and that was a solid meh. So again, we really don't normally gear towards those kinds of books. Oh! This, I have never seen this anywhere. It was $3, not too long, but like it literally just like snatched me up when we were like looking through the books. This is when we went to half price books with my mom. So while we were waiting for my mom, because she was ravaging the clearance section, because like we're interested in like fiction, romance, romantasy, fantasy, some maybe a dabble bit of sci-fi, mystery thriller, maybe that world, you know, all fiction. My mom demolishes these stinking self-help, religious, history, all of the non-fiction, all of that, eats it up. Literally, my mom recently got a house. I'm so proud of her. And her like half of her basement is literally an entire library. Like she's living my dream, is what she's doing. But with the books I would never ever want. Anyways, every kind of book that she wants is in the clearance section. So she was like
she has so many books.
She got a cart at a bookstore, and that's all I need to say. Anyways, while we're waiting for her to look through the cart, we saw these. Basically, it's The Wives by Taryn something Fisher, I think.
Fisher, yeah.
Yeah, but
it just seemed interesting, honestly.
It's about this woman. I'll give you the synopsis about this because I've never heard of this book, and it caught me. It's about a woman who her husband has multiple wives, and they know, but they're not like sister wives. They all like live like separate, whatever, and their husband just kind of bounces around. But then she ends up going and is like interested in like knowing more about one of the other wives, and she's talking to her, and she realizes that her husband is abusive, and she's like, wait, but your husband is my husband, and my husband is not abusive. So like, why is he hitting you? I don't know if hitting, but like, why is he abusing you? You know, he's never been that kind of way ever. And she's like, wait a minute, but we have the same husband. Crazy. I just thought that was wild, and we've never heard of this author, never seen this book, and I was like,
Just gotta know.
Yeah, I feel like that was gonna be a good break from romantasy because we are in a chokehold of romantasy. But like, list price, $18.99. What do we get it for? $9. Are you joking me? Half price books. Literally, if you have it, go. Girl, Serpent Thorn. And then we got New Moon because we're reading the Twilight series. We had a brief intermission because Sam's sister came home and we had to show her the fact that we took out a mortgage trying to get all these books. But anyways, so now it is time to do the TBR. Let me show you. This is what we are trying to
accomplish.
Yes. Now, I will say, obviously, when it's like a book, like, I would count this as white. I wouldn't try to, like, go too deep into it, but you don't have, like, every single one, so we're gonna try to do the best that we can, obviously, and try to go for the overall vibe. First up is red. So, we have a couple options for red. Okay, so the runner-ups for the red division. We do have another one that's, like, kind of ish red, but we already have enough options here. So, we have Impulse, which we have had this book, like, definitely the longest. It's a thickie, but it's stubby. It's written only in, like, poetry. So, we thought this was interesting. It's definitely dark, from what we can remember. We have this guy, which is, like, kind of red-ish. But we can do better than that. Now this, we're counting this because we took off the dust jacket. It was bright red, like this red. So we're counting this because in its true form, it is red. It's not its fault that we got mad at the dust jacket. And then we have Magnolia Barks. So how do we choose this? All we did was go off of like reds, but I don't know. Do we try to do all the colors stacked first and then kind of get an idea of what we have to work with every month?
We can try and choose like a
variety.
We have too many like fantasy. Then we can choose
yes. Sorry. Okay, next color.
Orange.
Okay. Yes, girl. Tell me. Orange. Oh God. See.
We only got one option for this. So I think we know what we're
okay. So here's the thing about orange. The orangey guy is we could not for the life of us find orange. Like I told you earlier, we couldn't find it. We looked everywhere. I'm not even kidding. We picked up and put back down at least 5 books that we were like, okay, we'll just settle for this.
I think
but
it was
like
more than 5 books between the two of us.
Yes.
We were looking in different areas.
Yeah, and we would be like, hey, come here, you look at this, and we were trying. We were actively trying, and they were like mostly orangey, yellowy, whatever. And we just couldn't find a book that we liked, and I didn't want to settle because by this point we were at Barnes & Noble, so obviously they were more expensive, and we had already done all this damage. So I was trying to be better, and like I only really wanted to get a book that we really wanted, and we had no luck when it came to half-price books because the other thing is we obviously are trying to find a book that there's 2 copies.
Yeah.
So that like, one, it being orange, and then it having 2 copies, and that we both like it's really slim pickings. So we picked a book that the cover is not orange, but it is orange. It's orange! Are you kidding me? That's perfect.
Just needs to have orange somewhere.
It's orange pages. Come on, that's like so funky and fun.
There is orange in the cover, so like
if you squint really hard, you can possibly see the orange. But the orange pages, I feel like that is like
better than nothing.
That is an orange book. Not an orange cover, an orange book. So orange is already decided, and we really like this author's last book, and we've had our eye on it for a while, and it was kind of like, normally this is blue, and we found the ones that were orange. Like it's meant to be. But they're signed editions, and I think that's so fun because we actually really like his books. So that's pretty cute. So we have orange already done. So yellow is another one that we already have decided, and it's because we need to get this book off of our shelf. We've had this book forever, and it is so big. It's literally pulling down the shelf, I swear. Okay, yeah, that thud. This brick that that's
gonna be the longest book.
It is even like phone books are yellow, right? Like this is a phone book. Are you kidding me? I showed my mom this book while we were at Half Price Books. I showed her like what we were thinking was gonna be our yellow copy, and she was like, "Oh, okay, I'd start reading that if I had nothing else to do for the rest of my life." Coming from a woman with a library, she was like, "No." So this needs to go away. Like.
We need to read it.
We need to read it. It's time. We've had it for a while. It's perfect because there's some LGBT queerness, something going on in here. So it's a perfect month. You know what I'm saying? Green. For a second, I was like, do we not have green?
We went out specifically for it.
See? It's kind of tricky because these 3 colors, we're really having a hard time. Because again, we also look for a lot of green. We're going to go with these for green. Blue. Do we count the Girl Serpent Thorn one? That's not white. That's
I thought that was blue. I mean white. Sorry.
Is it? I don't know. Do you see this as white or blue? I mean, on there it looks white. So I guess we'll count that. So these are our 2 options. This one is like blue. It's like the entire thing is dark blue. It's got a lot going on. And this is like blue. Different vibes though. LGBT romance kind of situation. And this is clearly murdery. So, and then is that one last color, right? Purple. We have purple. We originally were thinking that this was going to be for sure what we picked, but no, I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe we just go for the full-on purpley dude.
Alright.
All the colors except for 2 have been pretty much decided. But that's nice. Purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. So we already have...
We have a mystery. We have 2 mysteries. Actually, 2 mysteries. No.
We have mysteries. We have romantasy.
And we have a regular romance.
Okay, so we have romance down. We've had this book forever. I mean, we've had this book for a while too.
I think we had the other one longer.
I feel like,
I don't care which one we read, but
I think we have to pick this one. Okay, now for red. I originally was thinking that we were gonna for sure pick this one, but I think I want this one.
This is the cover of that one book.
I think definitely not this one. I feel like our TBR videos should be some of the books that we're gonna read, like no matter what, and then but mostly books that we're trying to finally get through. Because like literally half of these are books that have been sitting on our TBR that we're just like, we have not gotten through. So then do you want Impulse or do you want The Girls I've Been? Because we've had both these for a while. I think we're gonna read Magnolia Parks no matter what this month.
I think so too.
I feel like most people don't stick strictly to their TBR. Like I know other booktubers I've seen that have the TBR and they try to stick to it, but they still will like not read them if they don't want to. But I really want to try to like do it. I want that to be kind of the whole point. Trigger warning, I'm going to read the back of this and it's very, very dark, self-harmy. So skip if you don't want to hear what this is about. Tony's painful childhood memories can be quelled only through pills. Vanessa has a secret that keeps her coming back to the blade, and Connor seems to have the perfect life on the outside, but his inward battle with his parents, his peers, and himself give him one last chance to pull the trigger. There are 3 lives that would have been cut short if not for the hasty intervention by loved ones, or fate. Now they are given a second chance at a better life, but only if they help one another, and if they find the strength to let go of their inner demons for good. So it's like, is this like anything else we have? No. Which is why we bought it in the first place. But like, this has been skipped every single time we pick a book. For so long. Years, literally.
Like, both of these have been skipping.
Oh wait, yeah.
So like,
do we have,
it's on the side.
And then I'll read this. So, Nora O'Malley's been a lot of girls. As the daughter of a con artist who targets criminal men, she grew up as her mother's protege. But when her mom fell for the mark, instead of conning him, Nora pulled the ultimate con, escape. For 5 years, Nora's been playing it normal, but she needs to dust off the scales she did because she has 3 problems. Number 1, her ex walked in on her with her girlfriend. Even though they're all friends, Wes didn't know about her and Iris. Number 2, the morning after Wes finds them kissing, they all have to meet to deposit the money from a fundraiser at the bank. It's a nightmare that goes from awkward to deadly because, number 3, right after they enter the bank, 2 guys start robbing it. The bank robbers may be trouble, but they have no idea who they're really holding hostage. So, LGBT, because she has a girlfriend.
Oh. Let's do that one. I think I'm more in the mood for that one, but like...
Me too.
But we've been putting off both of them, so I don't feel bad choosing.
Yeah, you're right.
I just hope at some point we'll get to that one.
We need to read that book because I want to read... I don't want to only read books that, like, don't have anything real and heavy in them, you know? Like, it's fun to get lost in the fantasy and the romance, you know, whatever.
I got 4.26 stars.
What? Impulse? See? Ugh! Okay, but do we stick with our guns?
The Girls I've Been got 4.07.
Okay.
So Impulse got better.
They're both good books.
Yes.
And we're getting through at least one of them. I don't feel bad. This is just our monthly TBR. This isn't even the other books that I have planned in terms of, like, videos. Okay, I think that's it. I think this is what we do. I think it's so funny. You can't see her head.
I know. I've just been chopped off.
You're like in the cartoons where it's like an adult. And they don't show the whole adult. You know, like in Tom and Jerry where they only show, like, the upper, the bottom half, like the feet. The final lineup is The Girls I've Been, Tess Sharp. The Last Murder at the End of the World, Stuart Turton, I think. The Priory of the Orange Tree, Samantha Shannon. The Inmate, Frida McFadden. None Shall Sleep, Ellie Marney. And Love Redesigned, Lauren Asher. That's the lineup, kids. This is it. This is a heavy stack. So it's time to put all this mess into this cute little cart. Finished product. I'm so excited about it. So, the lineup. We got series books up there. So, all the books in any kind of series we have up there, regardless of the genre. And then we have this month's TBR front and center. And then we have all standalone books that aren't fantasy because we normally stock up on fantasy. So I keep them separate because when we have like all of our books that we've read, we have it's like romantasy / fantasy and then like everything else that we read. So I wanted to separate it because it's gonna end up being separated up there. And then we just have our one little sad fantasy standalone baby because it's not a series, so it doesn't go up there. That is the end of this TBR video, and see you for when we do the June wrap up. Keep us, what's the word? Keep us honest. If we don't show all these stinking books, tear us apart in the comments. I want to feel embarrassed. Okay, bye. Bye.